All right, so let's start today's practice with lying down. So just lie down on your back. If you just woke up, this is a really nice way to allow the body to start the practice and start the day. So you can just lie down on your back. And keep your knees bent. So keep your heels to the side of your seat and keep your knees bent. Place your hands to the side of the body. Just lie down on your back. Taking a deep breath in and letting it out through the mouth. And another deep breath in. Letting it out through the mouth. Okay. So just absorb your body now. Make sure that you're lying down comfortably. You can allow the knees to drop towards one another. And just see how the body feels this morning. See if there are any places that has a little bit of pain or discomfort. Just absorb the body. Now bring your attention to your breath. Notice your breath. See how deep or shallow your breath is. And now notice your mind. See how your mind is. If it's quiet or maybe there are many thoughts right now. Just notice your mind. So bringing the knees in towards your chest and hugging the knees, rocking gently from side to side. Each hand is holding a different knee. Just massaging the lower spine. And bringing both knees to one side, to the left. Place the left hand on top of the right knee. Place the right hand at the height of the shoulder. Gaze towards the right hand. Try to squeeze your right shoulder blade all the way down to your mat. Inhale, coming back into center, hug your knees in. On the exhale, bring your knees to the right side, place your right hand on the left knee, open the left hand at the height of the shoulder, gaze towards the left hand. Now try to reach with the left shoulder blade all the way down to your mat to deepen the twist in the middle back. And coming back to the center, hugging the knees in. And take this to little circles. So taking the knees to the right, to your chest, to the left, and away from you. Let's do 2 more of these. Right, chest, left, away. Keep breathing. And let's do the other side. Left, chest, right, and away. Left, chest, right, and away. Left, chest, right, and away. And keep your heels near your seat. Place your hands to the side of the body. Inhale. On the exhale, squeeze your glutes and pull your seat up as much as you can. Keep the back side of your body engaged. Your hamstring, your thighs, your glutes. And let's stay up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your seat, 1 vertebra at a time. Take your time. Let's do it one more time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your nostrils. Really collect your tailbone in, like engage your pelvic floor, and pull the seat high up. Now squeeze your glutes as hard as you can and try to lift the right foot up. Keep here. 3, 2, good. 1, and take your right leg down. Inhale, stay high. Exhale, push the seat slightly higher. Take the left leg off the floor. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the left foot down. Inhale, push the seat a little bit higher. On the exhale, go back 1 vertebra at a time. Hug your knees in. Rock from side to side. From here, bend your knees to a 90-degree angle and try to grab your big toe. So your elbows are at the inside of your knees. And keep rocking here from side to side. This posture is called happy baby. So, yeah, can you see the baby doing it? It's like, if you can imagine a baby, they do it all the time. It's really nice to release the tension at the lower back. Okay, closing the legs, rolling over to the side, placing your hand on top of your hand, bending your knees to a 90-degree angle. Keep your feet together. Place your right hand on top of the, this bone that is picking up. I don't know the name of it in English. I think it's called the ascis bones in anatomy. Okay, now keep your feet together and try to keep the right seat over the left. Take the right knee up. Really squeeze it up, and lower it down. Let's do it 9 more times. Lift it up and down. 8, 7. Make sure that the hip stays closed, that it doesn't open up. Yeah, stay closed. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now lift your body up. Place your forearm down. Hold on, there is someone that is trying to get into the class. Let me just allow them in. Okay, so we keep the body in the same position. This time, keep the hand up upon the right bone and push your seat up. Squeeze the left glute that is closer to the floor. Keep your feet together. Bring the right knee up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep squeezing the left glute. 3, 2, 1, and release down. If you did this exercise correctly, you should feel the left glute burning. Okay, so it really squeezes the whole body up. Let's do the other side. Turn over to the right side. Place your armpit on the floor. Place your head on your hand. Keep your feet together, your knees in a 90-degree angle. Left hand is on top of the, maybe it's the waist, I don't know, a bit lower than the waist. Now lifting the left leg up. Keep pushing the left waist forward so the hip won't open. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and put it down. Now place the forearm on the floor, the right forearm. Keep the left hand where it was and push your seat away from the floor. Keep your knees in a 90-degree angle. Let's do it 10 more. 10. Keep pushing up with the right glute this time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, lower down. Coming on your abdominals, on your belly. Keeping your forearms parallel, your elbows underneath your shoulders. Try to push your navel towards the floor to squeeze your shoulder blades towards your glutes. So really open up the chest. Yes, good. Yeah, so you're really pushing the shoulders away from the ears, the shoulder blades towards your glutes, and hold it here. Point your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, push your knees down and lift your seat as high as your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes. And let's hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Open the hands at the height of the shoulders and lie down on your belly. Now just look for a second. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to roll over to the right side. I'll show it to the left. Keep the left hand where it is and bring the right hand behind the right leg behind the left. Try to take the right hand behind and interlace the fingers of both hands. Then gaze up towards the ceiling. This is a nice opening for the shoulder. Okay, let's try to do it together. Spread your hands at the height of the shoulders. Inhale. On the exhale, roll over to the left side. Take the right hand over. Interlace the fingers with the left. Place the right foot behind the right knee. Gaze up. 3, 2, 1, and return on your belly. Inhale on the belly. On the exhale, rolling over to the right side, take the left leg behind the right knee. Take the left hand, behind the back. Interlace the fingers with the right hand. 5, 4, yeah, you got it. 3, 2, and coming back to the center. We're going to do the same thing with the hands forward. So send your hands forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling through the nose, taking the right leg over the left, and keep your chest down towards the floor. This is just a nice twist for the lower back. And return back to your belly. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, take the left leg over the right. And coming back, placing the hands underneath the shoulders, pushing to a tabletop position. Taking your upper arms to an internal rotation. So you take the back of the elbows out, facing away from you. Make sure that your palms are open and that your middle fingers are parallel to one another, so there will be no tension in your wrist, okay? Inhale, send your navel down, gaze up. Exhale, squeeze the tailbone in, take the chin towards your chest. Cat-cow, inhale, navel down, head up. Exhale, tailbone in, chin to chest. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, navel down, head up. Exhale, chin to chest. Yes, good, beautiful. And stay where you are. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, send the left leg back and take it off the floor. Make sure that your glutes are parallel, that your seat is parallel to one another. Now inhale, push the shoulders away from you. On the exhale, take the left leg forward and up as much as you can. Hold it here. 5. Yes, 4. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Take your leg back and lower it down. Let's do the other side. Inhale. On the exhale, take the right leg back and up. Make sure that your glutes is parallel and are parallel, and take the right foot up and forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's go to a child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Let go of any tension. Coming back up to a tabletop position, sending the right foot in between your hands and rising up. Squeeze the left glute, bring the hands up over the head, fingers together, and stay here. 5. Pull your navel in towards your spine. 4. If you have any tension on your left knee, just bend the side of the mat and make a little pillow for your knee. So, okay, 3, 2, 1. Now flex the back foot and take the left knee off the floor, staying in high lunge. Let's do it for 5. Squeeze the left glute. Take your navel away from your thigh. 4, 3, very nice job, guys. 2, 1. Staying on the right leg, taking the hands forward, and take the left leg off the floor. The same like we did in the tabletop position, only this time only on the right leg. And lowering it back down to the mat. Let's go back to a tabletop position. Inhale here, navel down, head up. Exhale, round your spine to a cat pose. Taking the left leg in between your hands. Squeeze the right glute, raise the hands up. Pull the navel towards your back. Staying here for 5, 4, right glute engage. Make sure you're lengthening up from your ribs. So your ribs are pulling you up, not your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Keep your hands up, flex the back foot, and take the right knee off the floor to a high lunge. Now try to bring the left thigh to be parallel to the floor. 4, take the knee a bit more forward. 3, yes, good. 2, brilliant. Now bring all the way to the left leg, push all the weight forward, and take the right foot all the way up at the height of the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, sending the leg back, sending the knee down. Nice, guys. Taking the hands on the floor, back to a tabletop position. Inhale to the cow pose. Exhale to the cat pose. Tailbone in, chin to chest. Flexing your feet, taking the knees off the floor to a downward facing dog. Now in the downward facing dog, if you need to bend your knees, if you can, keep your knees straight. Push the seat away from you as high as possible. Try to keep the head as close as you can towards the floor. And if you can touch the floor with the top of the head. On the inhale, gaze forward in between your hands, lift the heels up, squeeze the tailbone in, and coming into plank pose. Seat at the height of the shoulder. Exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. Try to keep your hands exactly where they are. Inhale, tailbone in, rising up to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale to plank. Let's stay here for 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Knees down, going into child's pose. Coming up, shaking the wrist if there was any tension in your wrist. Okay, and let's come up to standing. Great job so far, guys. Okay, so coming to a chair pose, to Utkatasana, imagining that we're in a public toilet, that we don't want to touch the thing. So you take your seat as back as you can, away from the knees, and pulling the hands to the height of the ears. So we have a 90-degree angle, like a chair. Let's stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back. Lower the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the weight to the left leg, taking the right leg into a tree pose. So you can place your knee, your heel, under your knee, or above your knee, as high as you can towards your body. Keep the left glute squeezed. Place the hands near your heart. Inhale. On the exhale, lower down the hands. On the inhale, lift the hands up. And staying here. Squeeze the left thigh and really push the heel into the thigh, slowing down the breath. Beautiful. From here, lowering down the hands to the waist, bring your knee forward and push the leg forward. Let's try to stay here. 5, as high as you can. 4, 3, nice. 2, 1, and release. Shake the other foot. And let's do the other side. On the right foot, taking the left leg into a tree pose. Choose the height that is the most suitable for you. Bring your hands into your chest. Inhale. On the exhale, lowering down the hands. On the inhale, bring the hands all the way up. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, try to close your eyes. Try to stay here with your eyes closed. It's tricky, right? Lowering down the hands to the waist, bringing the knee forward, and push the leg forward. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, shaking the right foot. And coming to the front of the mat to a sun salutation. Bringing the hands to heart. Inhale, bring the hands over the head. Gaze at your hands. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Bring your hands to the side of your feet or on your cuffs. Try to keep your knees straight as much as you can. Inhale, gaze up and forward. Exhale, back to plank. Send your feet back. Inhale in plank. Exhale, take the knees down. chest in front of your hands and chin down. Keep your seat high. Inhale into cobra. Push your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Flex your feet, downward facing dog. Push your seat up. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gaze in between your hands. Walk both feet forward or jump. Inhale, gaze up. Keep your knees straight. Exhale, forward, fall forward. If you need to bend your knees, release your neck. Inhale, bring the hands over the head. Exhale, back to heart. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, rise the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the knees straight. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, go to plank. Inhaling in plank. Exhaling, knees down, chest and chin. Keep your seat high. Inhaling into cobra pose. That's my dog Uzi. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, guys. Let's stay here for 5. Keep the seat high. Keep the head as close as you can towards the mat. 4. Nice. 3. Yes. Keep pushing high. Straight knees, straight elbows. 2. Great job, guys. Gaze in between your hands. Walk or jump with your feet forward. Hands on the cuffs or on the floor. Inhale, gaze up, straight knees. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, raising the hands up. Gaze at your palms. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Let's do it one more time. This time we'll add one more element here. Inhale, bringing the hands over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, gaze up. On the exhale, you can either walk to plank or you can jump with both legs back. Inhale in plank. On the exhale, you can lower your knees or you can lower your chest into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, or try upward facing dog. Take the knees off the floor. Exhale, go to downward facing dog. Let's stay here for 5 deep breaths. Find this posture as a time to rest. The more you do it, the body feels more and more comfortable in it, so you can really rest in this pose. 3, 2. Gaze in between your hands. Walk or jump forward. Gazing up, inhale. Keep the knees straight. Exhale, fall forward. You can bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, bringing the hands over the head. Exhale, back down. Good. Now, keep the right foot exactly where it is. Send the left leg away from you. The left foot is parallel to the mat. Okay, let me do it the opposite way so it will be a mirror to you. So, the right foot is forward, facing this way, and the left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. We're going to do the triangle pose. Okay, make sure that the right foot is exactly in between the sides of your mat. It's facing forward. And the left foot, we have dog's drama. Okay, inhale, bringing the hands up. I hope you guys can still hear me. On the exhale, gaze towards your right hand and send your seat back, lower forward to the right side. Take the right hand on your cuff and take the left hand all the way up. So we create a triangle here. If you can, gaze up towards the hand that is facing up. 4. Now, if you're very flexible, you can place your hand on the floor without bending the front knee. 2, 1. Bend the right knee and send your hands all the way up. Keep the right knee bent going into warrior 2. This time make the split a little bit wider. Keep the hands at the height of the shoulders and keep gazing towards the right hand. Try to bring the right thigh to be parallel to the floor if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight the right foot. Face both feet forward. Now, put your hands on your waist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. On the exhale, bend forward. So we have like an L shape with our body. Yeah? Go ahead. Inhale, lengthen your spine here. On the exhale, lower the head all the way down towards the floor. Keep your hands on your waist if you can, and try to reach the floor with the top of the head. 3, 2, 1, and raising your body back up. I have a feeling I'm saying this word wrong. Raising or rising, I don't know, but lifting yourself up. Okay, let's do the other side. Bring your feet slightly closer together this time and take the left foot to face the front of your mat. The back side of the right foot is parallel to the side of the mat. Brilliant. Now, squeeze the kneecap up. It will help to release the back muscle. If this is engaged, this is long. Okay? So engage the kneecap. Inhale, bring the hands to the height of the shoulder. On the exhale, send the left hand forward, take your seat back, lower down your body as much as you can, then take your hand on your cuff and bring the other hand up. Gaze up towards the right hand. And if you're very flexible, you can place your hand on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the left knee and bring your hands back to the height of the shoulder. Bring the split slightly wider, going to warrior 2. Try to bring your left thigh to be parallel to the floor. Gaze towards the left hand and keep the left ribs engaged so you won't be here. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Straight knee, bring both feet facing forward. This time interlace your fingers behind your seat. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale. On the exhale, fold forward. Take the hands over the head as much as you can. And try to reach the floor with your head. Yeah, so the fingers are interlaced behind the body. We squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, and then lower down. Yes, nice. Nice job. Taking the hands on the floor, releasing the hands, bringing the feet slightly closer, and coming into a squat pose. Keep your elbows in a 180-degree angle. Keep your palms together. Try to place your heels on the floor. If this puts any tension on your knees, just don't do this pose. Okay, from here, let's try to challenge ourselves a little bit. Let's try and go into a crow pose. So you can release the pose, just look for a second, and then we're gonna come back to the squatting pose. If this is uncomfortable for you, release for a second, just look, and then we're gonna do it together. So from here, I'm placing my hands as wide as my feet. I gaze forward, I take my heels off the floor, and I bring the inside of my calf all the way to my armpit. Take the seat off, taking one foot down and back, the other foot down, up and back. And if you can, take both feet and keep gazing forward. If you look down, you can fall on your head. If you keep looking up, you pull all the way up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outdoors. Okay, let's try to do it together. From a squatting pose. Take your palms as wide as your feet. Take your heels off the floor. Gaze forward and up. Don't gaze down. Take your seat higher up. Bring your shoulders forward. Take one foot off the floor and back. The other foot off the floor and back. And try to take both feet off the floor. Let's have a look. Yes, nice job. Yes! Wow, guys, amazing. Woo! Wow, you are strong. Nice. Okay, let's take it down into a child's pose. Just relax here for one moment. And coming back up. So today I want to challenge you with one more pose that I really love. It's the headstand. This one is called the king of all poses. We're just going to do a small step, and as we go along, we're going to take it forward. So just for a second, I need you to look first, and then we're going to do it together, okay? So I'm going to place the root of my hand to the side of the knee, okay? Then I'm gonna bend my mat into a little cushion, because the first few times that you do it, there is a lot of tension on your head and your head is not used to it. So you really want to bend your mat to create a little cushion. Don't use a pillow at home because it's not stable enough. Use your mat, okay? Now, just look. I'm going to place my head on this pillow. I keep my wrist to the side of my knees, flex my feet, and take my knees off the floor. Now, the first thing that I'm doing, I'm looking at my arms to see that I have a 90-degree angle. Then I'm going to take one knee on my upper arm and back, the other knee on the upper arm, and back. And if you feel very strong, you can try to place both knees on your upper arms. Keep your heels as close as you can to your seat. Then when you lower down, you're placing one fist on top of the other. Place your forehead on your fist and allowing the blood to go back down, very safe and slow. Okay? So let's give it a try if you want to. If you don't want to, you can just put your forearms down, straight your legs, and this will give you a little bit of the same benefit. Okay? So placing the wrist to the side of the knee, bending the mat as much as you can. I would do it at least 3 bends, like 3 folds. Then place the top of the head on the mat. Take your time. Make sure that your palms are, the wrist is the same line as the knee. So placing the head down, flex your feet, take your knees off the floor. The first thing you do, you gaze at your hands, you make sure you have a 90-degree angle. Maybe this is too much for you right now, so just stay where you are. Just try to get used to this feeling of having weight on the head. This is already a lot. Maybe this is enough for you for today. Okay? Now, if you can, if your knees are off the floor, try to walk closer to your head with your feet. Try to put one knee on your upper arm and back. And then the other knee on the upper arm. Yes, nice. And back. And then rest. Take one fist over the other. Place your forehead on. Okay, take it slowly. Just resting in child's pose. So the important thing in a headstand is that we have the blood flowing towards our head, because the entire day our heart works really hard to push the blood up. All the inversions will allow the heart to really slow down, so the gravity will pull the blood up towards our head and towards our heart. So it's a really nice relaxation for the heart. There's a lot of pure blood that is going into our brain. But the danger in this posture is having too much tension on the neck, on the vertebrae of the neck. The trick to avoid this is to bring the weight closer to your forehead and less to the back of the head. If you have the weight closer to the back of the head, you will feel this squeezing, and this is very dangerous. You don't want to have this feeling. So you want to keep all the weight here, closer to your forehead. Okay, let's lie down on our backs. We're going to do one more inversion to a shoulder stand. So lie down on your mat, wherever you are, just lie down on your back. Go ahead, guys, lie down on the back. From here, we're going to take our legs up and we take the seat off the floor. We're going to support the back with our hands and stay here. This is the mother of all poses. The shoulder stand, Sarvangasana in Sanskrit, does the same thing like a headstand, only less intense. It also takes all the blood to the head. Now closing the eyes, keep the legs as high as you can. If you want to go deeper, take the knees towards the forehead. Try to bring your shoulders closer together and walk your hands towards the floor, so closer to your shoulder blades. And then stay there for 10 more breaths. Keep the attention between the eyebrows at the center of the forehead. 9. Closing the eyes. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. When you stay longer, you really start to feel the benefits of the pose. Now, bending your knees towards your forehead, you can stay there or take your feet over the head to the floor. If you can, interlace the fingers on the floor and squeeze the shoulder blades closer. If you feel some tension in your neck, you can send your hands to your cuffs or to your ankles. This will release any tension. Few more breaths here. Lowering back down, one vertebra at a time. Try to lower the legs slowly. Use your core muscles. Try to keep the knees straight. Now placing the palms underneath your seat, close to one another. Push yourself away with your elbows. Take the chest off the floor. Take the top of the head down to the fish pose. This is a counter pose for the shoulder stand. Feel the opening of your heart, of your lungs, of your chest. Feel the self-worth, self-love flooding in through your heart to the entire body. Now pushing the floor away with your forehead, slide the head slightly forward. Take the hands under your feet, under your seat, sorry, and lie down. Take a deep breath in here and release completely. Inhale, exhale. Hugging the knees in, gonna go to a nice relaxation. Just twist the body once again before taking the knees to the left side, placing the left hand on top of the right knee and gazing to the right hand. The twist will bring all the vertebrae back to its place. And the other side, take the knees to the right side, twist to the left, gaze to the left hand. Now lie down, release your legs, release your hands, closing the eyes. Scanning your body once again. See how the body feels now. Gaze at your breath. Maybe it's a little bit deeper than before. Scan your mind. See if it's a little bit more present. With each breath, allow the body to sink into the floor. Let's start releasing the left side of the body. Left leg heavy, loose, sinking down. The ankle region sinking down. Cuff, relax. We are doing now a relaxation, guys. So you can lie down. Gonna relax the body. The knee, the left knee, and the left thigh. Completely relaxed. Bringing your attention to the left hand. Left palm is heavy, loose. Josh and his friends, just lie down, guys. We're doing a relaxation lying down. I'm just guiding it sitting, but you can lie down. Just allow the body to really sink down to the floor. Yes, beautiful. Release your legs, release your hands. We're bringing the attention to the left hand. Left palm heavy, sinking down. Forearm, upper arm and shoulder. The left side of the body is completely relaxed. Bringing the attention to the right side. Right foot sinking down. calf, right knee and thigh, heavy. No sensation at the right leg. Bringing all the attention to the right hand. Right palm is heavy, loose. Forearm. Upper arm and right shoulder. Both sides of the body are now relaxed, no sensation. Bringing the attention to the back side of the body, from the tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, and the vertebrae of the neck. The back side of the body, heavy, loose. Abdominal region soft, chest and throat, from the neck down, the entire body is like a corpse. Release everything. Bringing the attention to the facial region. Forehead released, eyes sinking down, jaw heavy, and the entire scalp, no sensation. By letting go, you're allowing a great amount of healing to take place. Just allow yourself to surrender completely. Slowly coming back, bring your attention back to the breath, back to your body. Gentle movement to the palms, to the feet. Inhale, stretching the hands over the head to a nice deep stretch. And release. Rolling over to the side. Take a few more breaths in a fetus position. And rolling back up to a seated position. Let's bring our hands in prayer. Thank our body, our mind, our breath, and our concentration for this practice today. Let's conclude with an Om. Inhale. Thank you guys for sharing this practice today. Have a great week.